Welcome to the Steve Fund Strength and Sharing Initiative sponsored by Harry's. I'm Dr. David Rivera, a counseling psychologist and national advisor to the Steve Fund. The Steve Fund's vision is that every young person of color is fully supported by peers, families, communities, and institutional cultures that value and contribute to their mental health and emotional well-being. Young people of color reach healthy and productive adulthood, including success in academic, personal, and career pursuits, to the benefit of family, community, and society. This workshop will focus on your intrapersonal life as an individual in the various communities you navigate. We will explore the challenges and opportunities experienced in your personal life. We will build critical consciousness about your spiritual wellness, emotional wellness, and physical wellness, and you will develop a comprehensive wellness plan to assist you in maximizing your overall wellness and promote optimal personal development. Throughout our time together, I will invite you to share true things about yourself. There are no right answers here, only authentic voice. Remember that vulnerability creates connection, and your honest words might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. In addition to doing the self-reflective work during this session, I challenge you to harness the power of strength and sharing by telling at least one person in your life what you learned here in this space. A little bit about the Steve Fund. Established in 2014, the Steve Fund was founded by a Black family who lost their loved one, Steve, to mental illness after he graduated from Harvard and CUNY. The Steve Fund was created to bring awareness and build support for the mental health and emotional well-being of college students of color. Now, we're going to begin with the first resource I will share, and that is mindfulness. Mindfulness practices offer a powerful way to reduce stress by training your attention to focus on the present moment without judgment. Regular mindfulness enhances emotional regulation, improves concentration, and builds resilience against anxiety and depression. By creating space between thoughts and reactions, mindfulness helps you to respond more skillfully to life's challenges, ultimately leading to greater well-being and mental clarity in our increasingly distracted world. Listen to this guided meditation by Dr. Vo, the creator of mindfulnessforteens.com. The meditation you are about to listen to is narrated by Dr. Vo and directs you through a mindfulness breathing practice called the sober coping space. Take some time to situate yourself in a grounded seated position with your feet uncrossed resting on the floor and your hands resting on your lap or to your sides. Now let's listen mindfully together.
Welcome to the sober coping space. Sober stands for stop, observe, breathe, expand, and respond. Before beginning this practice, bring to mind a difficulty in your life, something that you're willing to stay present with for a few minutes. When you have this difficulty in mind, simply stop. Stop whatever it is that you are doing and whatever it is that you are about to do. Observe what's happening in your body, noticing if there's any sensations present, any signs of stress or tension, and simply allowing them to be there without needing to change anything, without needing to fix anything. Checking in with your emotions, noticing if there are any difficult emotions present right now, like stress or anxiety or sadness or anger. Being aware of that emotion and bringing kindness. Breathing in, I'm aware of this emotion. Breathing out, I smile to this emotion. Noticing where your thoughts are. Noticing if you are ruminating right now, experiencing repeated negative thoughts, or if your mind is being pulled off into the past or into the future. With the next breath in, gathering your awareness. With the next breath out, bringing your awareness just to the breath. Breathing in, I know that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know that I'm breathing out. In out. Every time your mind wanders off, as best you can, simply noticing that and bringing your awareness back to the breath. In, out. Breathing in, gathering your awareness. Breathing out, expanding your awareness to the whole body, noticing any sensations that are present in your body. Are they the same or are they different than earlier? Checking in with your emotions and feelings, just noticing what's happening in your emotions and if they're the same or different, allowing them to be just as they are. And checking in with your thinking, just noticing where your mind is right now. And then, as best you can, responding to the situation with mindfulness and compassion.
All right. So hopefully we are in a more mindful space where we are less judgmental about ourselves and our current situations. In addition to helping us be more present in our current moment without judgment, mindfulness also has a beneficial impact on our neurological functioning. Neural integration refers to the process where different parts of the brain communicate and coordinate effectively, creating harmony between logical reasoning and emotional responses. Mindfulness practices strengthen neural integration by activating both the focused rational prefrontal cortex and the emotion-regulating limbic region simultaneously. During stressful situations, this enhanced connectivity allows you to remain more aware of emotions without being overwhelmed by them, creating a crucial pause between stimulus and response. This integration promotes balanced reactions rather than impulsive ones, enabling clear thinking and emotional regulation precisely when you need it most. I encourage you to incorporate mindfulness wellness practices into your wellness maintenance plan. The Strength and Sharing Initiative was developed several years ago with the goals of elevating well-being for young men of color, providing opportunities for interpersonal connection, and providing training and resources to help optimize personal and collective wellness. As a part of the initiative, the Steve Fund's website has a digital repository of resources, including testimonials by men of color who boldly share about their personal wellness journeys and the power of sharing openly about their wellness experiences. I encourage you to visit stevefund.org to listen to these testimonials, and we hope they help encourage and prepare you for being more vocal about your own wellness experiences. One of the strengths in sharing your wellness experiences with others is the potential influence you will have in role modeling this process and encouraging others to do so as well. Now, racial trauma manifests in young people's lives when they encounter discrimination, microaggressions, and violence based on their racial identity. These experiences can occur in schools, neighborhoods, or even online spaces, leaving deep emotional wounds. Young people may internalize negative messages about their worth, develop anxiety in certain environments, or experience heightened vigilance. The cumulative effect of these experiences can impact their sense of belonging, academic performance, and mental health. For many youth, navigating these painful encounters while developing their identity creates additional developmental challenges that their peers from dominant groups don't face. The impact can be particularly significant when adults in their lives fail to acknowledge, validate, or help them process these experiences. Now that we know something about the challenges with racial trauma, take some time to process your own experiences with racial trauma. Pause the video and consider the following question. What is an experience or issue that contributes to racial trauma in your personal life? In order to help buffer the negative impacts of racial trauma on our lives, it is necessary to be aware of opportunities in our lives that enhance our wellness. Personal wellness flourishes at the intersection of our inner world and our connections with others. Through faith and spirituality, we can find meaning and purpose that transcends daily challenges, whether through organized religion, mindfulness practices, or personal reflection rituals. Our relationships become well springs of support and joy when they cultivate authentic connections built on mutual respect and vulnerability. Family, both biological and chosen, provides crucial stability and belonging when nurtured with intentional care and healthy boundaries. The practice of periodically revisiting our life goals and values ensures our actions align with our evolving authentic selves, allowing us to shed outdated aspirations and embrace new paths that better reflect our current understanding of what truly matters to us. Together, these elements create a rich tapestry of wellness opportunities that sustain us through life's inevitable challenges. Another wellness-enhancing opportunity is the Strength and Sharing Personal Life Toolkit found on the Steve Fund's website. Please take some time to visit the website to download the toolkits and begin the process of applying these resources to your wellness maintenance plan. The Strength and Sharing initiative is grounded in the 7 Dimensions of Wellness framework. The 7 Dimensions of Wellness offer a holistic framework for understanding and nurturing complete well-being in our lives. This is a practical framework that helps us identify specific aspects of our wellness that we can nurture with various practices and mindsets. You can find more about this framework in the toolkits previously mentioned. For this workshop, we will focus on the dimensions of spiritual wellness, emotional wellness, and physical wellness. Spiritual wellness, rooted in finding meaning and purpose through beliefs, values, and ethics, serves as a vital foundation for personal growth. When we intentionally explore our spiritual dimension, we develop a deeper understanding of our place in the world and what truly matters to us beyond material concerns. This inner clarity becomes a compass that guides our decisions, helping us align our daily actions with our most cherished values. Through spiritual practices, whether religious traditions, philosophical inquiry, or mindful reflection, we cultivate resilience that transforms challenges into opportunities for growth. As we nurture our spiritual wellness, we develop greater self-awareness, compassion for others, and perspective on life's difficulties. This dimension of wellness uniquely connects our individual journey to something larger than ourselves, providing both the motivation and framework for continuous personal development throughout life's changes. Now consider your own spiritual wellness and what you currently do to promote this wellness area with intention. Write a list of all the activities and experiences in your life that impact your spiritual wellness in healthy ways. For example, maybe you engage in journaling on a regular basis. Regular journaling creates a sacred space for self-discovery where we can observe patterns in our thoughts, clarify our values, and recognize moments of meaning that might otherwise slip by unnoticed. Through consistent reflection on paper, we cultivate a deeper dialogue with ourselves and our spiritual beliefs, allowing us to witness our own growth and connect more authentically with our sense of purpose. Now consider what you currently do to nurture and support your spiritual wellness. Pause the video while you list your current spiritual wellness activities. Now consider how effective each of your spiritual wellness activities are in supporting and enhancing your wellness. If you determine that an activity is not very effective, it might be time to replace it with a new activity. Keep in mind that many of our coping mechanisms or wellness practices are not meant to be kept forever and may lose effectiveness over time in different contexts. Now consider new wellness practices to support your spiritual wellness. Pause the video while you create your list of new practices. Now you have one part of your wellness plan complete. Now you are aware of the things you do in your life to take care of your spiritual wellness, and you also have identified new spiritual wellness practices to incorporate into your daily life. Now let's explore emotional wellness. Emotional wellness focuses on understanding, expressing, and managing our feelings in healthy ways. When we develop emotional wellness, we gain the ability to recognize and navigate our full spectrum of emotions, from joy to anger to grief, with self-awareness and compassion. This creates a foundation for resilience that helps us bounce back from challenges and adapt to life's inevitable changes. By cultivating emotional intelligence, practicing self-care, and developing healthy coping mechanisms, we build the internal resources needed to face difficulties with greater equilibrium. Ultimately, emotional wellness doesn't mean avoiding negative emotions, but rather developing the capacity to experience all feelings as valuable information that guides our personal growth and deepens our connections with others. Similar to what you did for assessing your spiritual wellness, consider your own emotional wellness and what you currently do to promote this wellness area with intention. Go through the same process as you did before, but now focus on your emotional wellness. Begin writing a list of all the activities and experiences in your life that impact your emotional wellness in healthy ways, and consider the same questions as before. Don't forget to brainstorm new practices that you can use to enhance your emotional wellness. Pause the video here while you compile this list. Finally, let's explore physical wellness. Physical wellness encompasses proper nutrition, regular exercise, preventative health care, and adequate rest for optimal bodily function. When you prioritize physical wellness, we create a strong foundation that supports all our other dimensions in our lives. Regular movement strengthens not just our muscles, but also enhances cognitive function and emotional regulation. Nourishing our bodies with balanced nutrition provides the energy and building blocks needed for cellular repair and growth. Preventative health care helps us address potential issues before they become problematic, while quality rest enables recovery and integration of new experiences. By honoring our physical needs, we develop greater stamina, clarity, and vitality, essential resources that expand our capacity to pursue meaningful goals and engage fully in life's opportunities for growth and development. Similar to what you did for assessing your spiritual and emotional wellness, consider your own physical wellness and what you currently do to promote this wellness area with intention. Go through the same process as you did before, but now focus on physical wellness. Begin writing a list of all the activities and experiences in your life that impact your physical wellness in healthy ways, and consider the same questions as before. Again, don't forget to brainstorm new practices that you can use to enhance your physical wellness. Pause the video here while you compile this list. In order to help maintain intentionality regarding your wellness practices, I suggest keeping this list in a place where you can review it on a regular basis. Part of maintaining your wellness plan is having wellness practices and also regularly assessing the effectiveness of your wellness practices. Use this worksheet to assess your wellness practices regularly, at least twice a year and during times of significant transition, such as moving to a new area, getting a new job, or experiencing a traumatic event in your life. List any barriers to maintaining each practice. Consider how you will address these barriers. Consider any negative coping strategies you would like to use less of, and consider what you will do instead. Doing this on a regular basis will help you take charge of your wellness and help ensure that it is protected and maintained so that it can do its job of protecting you and your health and enhancing your lived experience when you need it. An important thing to consider is how each wellness area and how each of our wellness is connected to one another. We have an impact on each other's wellness. A purpose of this initiative is to help break the stigma regarding mental health and wellness by encouraging people to speak about their wellness with those in their lives as a way of elevating the importance of intentionally maintaining our wellness, as a way to optimize our overall functioning so we can live healthier and less painful lives. In addition to sharing our wellness journeys more openly with those around us, it is equally important for us to be prepared to help those in our life with support when they need it. The ASK framework from the Active Minds Network provides a simple yet effective approach to supporting someone in emotional distress. ASK or ASK stands for Acknowledge, Support, and Keep in Touch, described as the new stop, drop, and roll of emotional support. To use this framework, first acknowledge their feelings and experiences as valid, showing you believe them and recognize their courage in sharing. Next, support them by listening and asking questions and offering help. Finally, keep in touch by checking in regularly and maintaining connection. This three-step plan is designed to be simple and easy to execute when supporting someone in need, helping you respond with empathy and effectiveness when friends and loved ones reach out during difficult times. Breaking the silence around our wellness isn't a weakness, but rather it's a strength. By regularly discussing our physical, emotional, spiritual, social, intellectual, occupational, and environmental needs with others, we forge deeper connections while honoring the intentional practice that sustains us. Your wellness plan isn't just self-care. It's a commitment to showing up fully in all areas of your life. Take this framework, make it yours, and let's normalize men talking about wellness as essential, not optional. Thank you for viewing this video and making your wellness a foundational priority in your life. Now it is your responsibility to pass this forward by talking more openly about your wellness and how you can maintain it. In doing so, you will likely influence others to also take more control of their wellness journeys. Thank you for taking the time to be with us, and I wish you wellness in your life.